If we do this right, we don't just grow the numbers. We build something that actually lasts.
Awesome pitch, Ayo. You know you are up for promotion and relocation to the United States immediately.
Ayo, we'll be honest. This opportunity doesn't come around often.
And we are talking about immediate promotion, international relocation, competitive global pay. Your base salary triples, housing fully covered, international relocation support, performance bonuses every quarter. You'll finally have the kind of stability most people only pray for.
Including Sundays?
Of course, with roles at this level, weekends are flexible, meaning you're available when needed.
We don't really count days anymore.
Yeah.
The global market doesn't, and we want results, Ayo.
Ayo, this role demands presence, round the clock, global time zones.
But the upside is impact, influence, enviable success. You won't have much time for distractions.
So for now, no, relationships, church programs, things that slow you down.
I am sure you understand. After all, you will be building a global legacy, so no distractions.
Thank you for the offer. I will think about it.
There is nothing to think about, but then take the time you need. Give us a feedback in 2 days.
Hi, T. You saw my message? I know you deserve this promotion. But before you choose, make sure you pray about it.
I've worked so long, I've dreamed so high. The world is calling, I hear its cry. Guide me, Lord, I need your light. Show me the path that's just and right. Show me the way, show me the way.
I have the wisdom of God to make the right decision.
Zara Okafor is a fresh voice redefining modern fashion with conservative class for the contemporary woman.
Did you hear that?
This isn't niche anymore. This is global.
I just got off the phone with an investor from Milan, and they don't just want the collection, they want you.
They want me? What does that even mean?
Your designs, but styled differently. Shorter hems.
Sheer fabrics, provocative poses.
It's what you've been working toward.
You know, that's not the vision from Zara's designs. I'm not sure I want to design revealing clothes.
This level of global exposure comes with expectations, and you have to make sacrifices.
It's beyond being conservative. I want to stay true to my values, even in the global fashion space.
You can still play the game and still be you. You have to commit to this round the clock, Zara. Do you know how many designers would jump this global opportunity?
I just need a moment to think about this, Kai.
Don't overthink it, Zara.
Hold on to that conversation with the investors. I will think about it and get back to you.
Think fast. Opportunities like this don't wait forever.
The analysis confirms market growth in the healthcare sector.
Excellent.
I concur.
Good morning. Good to see you, Ayo.
Just checking in on the quarterly report. Send it through. I'll review it immediately.
You still here? Just finishing up.
He's solid. Doesn't complain.
Someone's painting, but nobody really knows him.
How long have you been chasing this promotion? 3 years. Since I learned how to break milestones. Well, you've done everything right, but just don't forget why you started.
Yeah, I am happy and sad at the same time.
Another rejected grant application.
You could trend faster if you leaned into popular designs. I don't want popularity that requires me to give my values up. Then don't shrink your convictions to grow your career. Nora, I know, my friend. It's just that the success is taking time. Slow doesn't mean you are not making progress. Yeah, I know.
Hi, you look familiar. Have we met before?
I am not sure. Maybe not. So sorry, beautiful. I wasn't looking.
It is fine. You're very organized. Your labeling method made the distribution easy. What do you do?
It's just occupational hazard. I am a business growth manager.
You know, I started volunteering here as part of my way of giving back.
The same here. It keeps me in touch with the reality of those less privileged than me.
Yeah.
And you, what's your occupational hazard?
I am a fashion designer. I'm building a fashion label, Zara Designs.
That's huge. It was nice meeting you, Zara. Hope to see you again someday.
Same here, AY. Maybe soon.
I met someone interesting.
Interesting.
All right, thank you. The works of my hands are blessed.
Hi, Z.
Hi, Kai. This evening?
I booked you for an urban fashion display this evening. The details are in your DM.
This evening? You didn't give me a heads up early. But I have pieces to display. Anyways, thanks.
When the pressure says just bend a little and the world says change your line, I won't trade truth for applause. I won't lose myself for shine. I'm leaning on your wisdom, Lord. You steady every step I take. My values are my anchor strong. I'll stand in grace, unshaken, with you right by my side.
You didn't follow the trend. These designs are supposed to be shorter, show more cleavage.
Zara's design is conservative and sophisticated, and I will keep it that way.
You know, I work with brands that scale stories like yours. You've got something rare, but you might be limited by your constant desire to stay conservative. These brands are hungry for emerging designers right now. More deals, bigger stages. If you want more visibility, you must do what you must do. I can give you the world, Zara.
At what cost?
So you are turning all of these down. You will regret it.
Friendy, Kai represents every prayer I have prayed about expanding my brand. But at what cost? He doesn't even believe in my values. I thought he is a believer, oh. Believer K. He doesn't believe in going to church. He feels it's a waste of useful time. And he wants to date you? Sincerely, his offer feels like a compromise, and I don't want to ever compromise. Then don't. I am sure God has so many ways, so many options, and so many plans on how he can take your brand global.
Another Sunday, I didn't go to church. Is this worth it? You missed service last week too, bro. You know, temporary things can become permanent habits. It's temporary and I am working on it.
Another work email by midnight. Everything I have worked for is within reach, but is it worth sacrificing my commitment to God for?
When I don't know where to go and the answers feel so far, you remind me I'm not alone. You're right here where I am. God loves me, He helped me every time. When I call, He shows up right on time. He guides my steps, gives me peace of mind. Even when I learn, I know I'll be fine. God
This book has
loves
some
me,
great
yes,
insights
I
on personal
know.
growth.
Where
It's
He
about
leads,
cultivating
I
success,
will
like a
go.
plant.
He walks with me and
Time to
walks
get
with
back to
me
work.
every time.
Have you made up your mind? You accepting the promotion or not? Not yet. I asked for 3 more days. For a regular person, the choice is obvious. But for me, so many things are at stake. I heard you haven't decided about the promotion. We need fully available leaders. So workdays now run from Sunday to Sunday. We are at a crucial time in this company. AY, what are you going to do? The pay is more than good, but the sacrifice is high, man. It is well, T.
Oh, you again.
I was hoping you wouldn't think I was stalking you.
Twice might still be coincidence. 3 times, maybe.
Do you volunteer here too?
Sort of. I'm helping with the creative workshop. What about you?
Someone told me they needed extra hands. Apparently, I look responsible.
You do.
Faithfulness in the small places.
That sounds like my next read.
Maybe we can read it and share our thoughts on it. Can I ask you something without it sounding like an interview?
Sure.
How do you stay grounded when the world keeps asking for more?
I pray about it, and then I set boundaries around things that matter.
Interesting. I pray I make the right decision.
Whatever it is, just remember that more doesn't always mean it's right. I enjoyed talking with you today.
Same here. You know, Valentine's is in 2 days.
Oh, really? Perfect day to take myself out and relax.
Oh, no boyfriend?
No, none.
I'm supposed to make a big decision that day. We can spend the evening on a date to celebrate the outcome of that decision.
Now I'm curious and interested.
So, can I get your number?
Thought you'd never ask.
I need to make a decision fast.
What are we celebrating?
I see you on international runways, Paris, Milan, and I see us there together.
Us?
I don't invest halfway. I brought a peace offering.
You didn't have to, Kai.
I wanted to. You know I like you, and I'd be happy if you agreed to go out with me. Anyway, I sent your design samples to a contact in London.
You did?
They loved it, just the same feedback. They want more sexy designs, revealing, sensual.
Kai, I appreciate all the effort you've put into my brand, but you already know my stand on the designs. And as for dating you, we can only be friends, Kai.
You don't know what you're throwing away. I brought the world to you. But you're too holy to accept it. I'm done with this.
Perfect timing. Oh, AUI, you are funny. So what happened with Kai? I still can't believe he flipped on you like that. He wasn't helping me out of kindness, Nora. He said you're too holy? Apparently modesty is now a personality flaw. Please, if integrity were fashion, he'd call it outdated. He was investing and expecting a compromise on my brand, on me, my values. A walking red flag in designer shoes. He wanted everything his way, the designs, the image, even me. And when I didn't bend, he snapped. That's not support, that's control. Okay, enough about Mr. I brought you the world. Let's discuss AY because I see that smile every time your phone lights up. He kind of asked me out for Valentine's Day. Kind of? Girl, that is a date. Nah, we're just friends. Friends don't secure Valentine's reservations, Zara. He's different, Nora. He listens. He doesn't try to change my designs or my conviction. Then what's the hesitation? I don't want to get it wrong. I've prayed about my future so much. I don't want emotions to distract me.
Just talk to Pastor Sila about it.
You don't blush for just friends. I have male friends. I don't moisturize before replying to their texts. I do not moisturize. Sure you don't. That smile, that's not just friends. I will talk to her. That's Pastor Sila.
When the pressure says just bend a little and the world says change your line, I won't trade truth for applause.
I'm truly grateful for the promotion offer, but I can't accept this role under these terms. I'm open to renegotiating the structure of the promotion.
We appreciate your candor, Ayo. Let's discuss the terms.
First, no relocation for now. I'll remain based here. However, I will travel for critical international meetings, fully sponsored. Second, my weekends remain protected. No standing meetings. Emergencies only. Saturdays are negotiable if absolutely necessary.
This is a global role, Ayo.
And I deliver global results. Third, the compensation. The compensation must reflect the responsibility. Salary tripled with executive level benefits.
You're asking for quite a lot. I'm asking for alignment. You approached me because of performance, strategy, and outcomes. I intend to maintain that standard. I need autonomy over my methods, full agency over my role.
And decision-making authority tied to measurable results.
And if we decline?
Then I will gracefully resign, sir.
You're very certain of your value.
Yes, I've done the work.
Step outside for a moment, Ayo. Give us 5 minutes.
Hopefully, Zara.
Hi, T. Guess what? Guy, what's good? I got the promotion. They agreed.
What? As in all your terms? My bro is now executive level dangerous. Salary tripled, weekends protected. Who taught you this audacity?
We are celebrating. Tonight, no excuses. I'm serious, man. Be there. Good. See you.
Wow. Thank you, Jesus. Naila.
Love that's patient, love that's kind, keeps the heart and soul aligned. Peace within, we stand so true through the journey.
Tell me something good. They approved it. The grant. Full funding. I knew it! I told you God's backing this brand. Everything feels possible now.
Love shines through when Valentine comes. May your dreams come true.
Hi.
Hi. You cooked?
I supervised aggressively.
It's okay if the candle depends on oxygen.
This candle is anti-love.
Okay, movie title.
Frozen Gladiator? 13 questions, no skipping. Favorite childhood memory?
Sewing with my mom. She let me ruin perfectly good fabric.
Sweet.
When did you realize you were ambitious?
When I understood that being excellent gives you choices. And I don't like being trapped.
What scares you about
What scares you about relationships?
losing myself and compromising my values to keep someone.
I got the promotion.
You did?
On my terms.
Tell me everything.
Protected weekends, tripled salary, autonomy.
I am happy for you. I'm really proud of you. I should tell you something too, about Kai, the pressure, the outburst. He made me question my value. I felt cornered.
You shouldn't have had to defend your values.
But I got the grant, full funding. I can scale the business without compromising my designs.
Zara, that's huge. I am so glad that I don't have to sacrifice church or having a relationship because of work.
Everything worked out in the end.
Yeah, I don't want to rush you, and I don't want to pressure you. I respect you too much for that. Will you be my girlfriend?
Yes. Happy Valentine's, boyfriend.
Happy Valentine's, girlfriend.
When Valentine comes, may your dreams come true.